This man has become a staple of the Omaha nightlife scene.
You may have seen him walking around in a suit selling roses. He has quite the story. KETV News Watch 7 Samantha Pastorino introduces us to the Rose Man of Omaha.
Bring up my roses. I say in Italian, che bella rosa, which is what a beautiful rose.
If you've been out on the town in Omaha, you've most likely seen Dean Barriato, the Rose Man of Omaha.
When did you start selling roses in Omaha?
In 2000.
Dean is a Sicilian-American man who has autism. While he's practically a household name today, it wasn't always that way.
When it first started, what was it like when you would approach these people with roses?
I had no idea what I was doing.
Dean lived in his car when he was starting out.
Selling the roses in the evening and then just trying to get enough money to eat.
Until he found a sweet spot to sell.
I went down to the old market. I didn't have all that many roses, but what I did have, I sold out.
He says his favorite part of the gig is meeting people. He meets dozens every day, including people like director David Weiss.
I was on a date and I bought a rose from him and I said, I want to tell your story.
So David embarked on a journey of making the Rose Man of Omaha documentary.
I did not realize when I first met Dean, he doesn't show emotions. And the reason he doesn't show emotions, or he seems somewhat angry, is he has autism.
David says through filming, he was amazed to learn all the layers of Dean.
He has, a very high intelligence. And he graduated from UNL in journalism. I mean, things that people don't really realize when they see him out there. They just make these judgments.
The documentary debuted last year. The first showings selling out almost immediately.
Basically, you think people are going to judge you. And if they do, who cares? I'm 66 years old. I got nothing more to prove. I am who I am, and that's how it's going to be. And if you don't like it, you don't have to like it.
As for how long he'll continue, Dean says he'll keep selling roses for as long as he can. Reporting in Omaha, Samantha Pastorino, KETV News Watch 7.